Today I'd like to talk to you about a concern that we have. It's concerning Egypt. We have seen in the news that Egypt has been in the news constantly the last few weeks. And right now there has been a great uproar and apparently a great type of celebration and happiness. They are demonstrating in Egypt, demonstrating even around America, saying that Egypt is free. I think that we have to watch very closely the development of Egypt. I think there are some definite dangers there. Egypt is number one, as we all know, 90% Muslim. That is already somewhat of a warning point, because Muslim-dominated countries have never been favorable towards Christians and minorities. So now we have a change of government in Egypt. I think we have to be very careful. And I think we have to raise our voice, whether it be us as a community, us as the United States of America. We must raise our voice and see that Egypt goes in the direction of a democracy. That Egypt does not fall into the hands of the radical element of Islam. It is a very crucial time and a very dangerous time. It is a time to be very watchful, because here in the United States of America we have a president that is very anti-America, very pro-Islam. He is even suggesting at this time that the Muslim Brotherhood be a part of the talks in the rebuilding of Egypt. The Muslim Brotherhood is a group that was established in Egypt around 1928. They were later, within a short period of time, banned from holding meetings, from practicing there in Egypt their political views. The Muslim Brotherhood wants to unite all of the Islamic nations under Sharia. As we know, Islamic law is something that is not compatible to human rights and civil rights. It is not compatible to our Western way of thinking, to democracy. So I believe at this time Egypt is in a great danger of being lost to the democratic process. A great danger of going in a direction that is very anti-human, that is very anti-democracy. I believe that it's very important at this time that we as citizens of the United States of America, citizens around the world, that we speak up, that we make our voice heard, that indeed we are happy for a new liberated Egypt. But it needs to be not the Egypt of Sharia. And it needs to not be the Egypt that puts Egypt back into the Stone Age. But it needs to be a new Egypt that is progressive, that is modern, that is a Egypt that welcomes democracy. It welcomes diversity. It does not discriminate against minorities or Christians. That it believes in equal rights, civil rights. It believes in things like freedom of religion, freedom of speech. It needs to be a government that has been elected by the people and for all of the people, not only for a certain majority or minority of the people. It is time for us to speak up. If we speak up, the new Egypt can indeed be a new and greater Egypt. If we do not speak up, then Egypt will go the way of other Muslim-dominated countries. They will remain in Sharia. They will continue to persecute Christians and minorities. It is time for us to stand up. We cannot depend on our politics. We cannot depend on the President of the United States. The President that we now have is anti-American, and he is pro-Islam. So let us stand up. Let us make our voice loud. Let a new Egypt be an Egypt of all the people and not part of the people. Thank you.